This is still Midday Live. Let's swing to some other issues. And residents of Adentan are still struggling to get water, even after government assurance of adequate supply of water a week ago. While some residents cry about inconsistent delivery, others have not had supply at all, even as of today.
It's midday Saturday at Adentan SDA Junction. These residents have for years not had any water supply from the Ghana Water Company Limited. Despite a promise of consistent water supply in the area about a week ago by the government, residents say this is yet to regularize. According to the resident, this pipe, which got burst around 6 a.m., had been a temporary solution to their problems.
Some authorities
have promised to fix the pipe, but till that is done, we will continue to fetch from here.
The situation was virtually the same at the Adentan Snit flat. Here, water reservoirs are basic necessities. Within a week, each household buys at least a tank of water, which costs between 30 and 35 cedis, depending on the size of the tank.
The promise, we had the water on 24th, and I've been told, I was at work, but since when I got home, I've been told the water ran through the whole day. But since then, we never had water running through our taps. There has been news all over that we've been getting water throughout the Christmas, but as of today, the water is not running.
But the quality of the water supplied by the tankers cannot be guaranteed. For those who could not afford a reservoir, there is a free borehole water which was sunk by the municipal assembly. The story was, however, different at Block 79.
Came yesterday, and then it's been flowing throughout till today. And then it came last week, Wednesday too. Other blocks have from 79 to, I think, 88. This lane, we have water. I'm not too sure of the others, but then we have water.
Whilst residents cried for consistent water supply, operators of water tankers are lamenting loss of business should supply of the commodity improve.
It affected our business a lot. Yeah. So we are not even changing our minds to take another plan. Maybe for a different work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like supplying of pure water or something like that. When we drop our tanks, we can even just supply pure water. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we are still hopeful that the residents of Adentan will get good water. And today we are told that a committee from the Ghana Water Company and the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing are on a fact-finding mission to Adentan to ascertain for themselves whether or not, yes, they are having water or not, and then also what the challenges may be in the wake of the promise from government. Our own reporter, Catherine Frimpoma, has been with the fact-finding committee and has joined us on the line to tell us what has been going on so far. Catherine, good afternoon and thank you very much for your time. What can you report after, visiting a number of houses there at Adentan?
All right, Martin, good afternoon. We've been around Adentan housing. We've been around court 16 around the Youngsters area. And then what the committee has found out is that most of the pipelines have problems. I mean, some of them have burst pipes, others are rusted. I mean, you all know that Adentan has not had constant water supply, some for over 20 years. So the engineers are saying that it's only normal for the pipelines to have been rusted, and that has accounted for the inconsistent flow of water ever since the pond water treatment was opened. And so they went around with their workers, some plumbers who are working on some of the pipelines that can be fixed immediately, and those that cannot be fixed immediately, they have promised to bring back their engineers to work on them later. And then some of the problems is also domestic. Some of the households have their own water lines being broken or some sort of fault. So the engineers ascertained all those faults and actually informed the various households to get their own individual plumbers to work on it to ensure constant flow of water. But as of the time of our visit, the water was flowing. And so those that do not have water, then it may be due to one or two problems that have to do with their pipeline.
All right, thank you very much, Catherine Frimpoma. She is our reporter who is with the fact-finding committee, and they have visited Adentan to ascertain for themselves what the problem may be as a result of the inflow of water to that particular part of Accra.